Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm just going to jump right into it because we have a lot to cover and I want to try to meet a new time goal for these videos. So this video will cover April 4th through April 10th. Last Saturday, which was April 4th, I weighed in and I lost 1.9 pounds. That's me clapping. Some of the wins that I had during the 4th and the 10th is that I worked out every day. I doubled my movement goal for my Apple Watch, which essentially is a calorie thing. So it tells you how many calories you burn. So I doubled that number. I'm not mentioning the number because I really want us to train our mind to do what is best for us. That's going to annoy a lot of people with this channel because I haven't mentioned my weight yet. I don't mention things like how many calories I'm burning a day, but it's because I want to get to the mindset, right? So many of us will watch this channel and we will assess like, okay, how much does she weigh versus how much do I weigh? How many calories is she burning to get these results versus how many calories I should burn? And I really want us to see getting healthy as a lifestyle thing and not just like a moment decision, right? We say things like getting our summer bodies ready. I want us to have our bodies ready year round for whatever ready is. Or I want us to be in a place where we are appreciating our temples, you know, winter, summer, spring, fall, like rain, snow, shine. Like, sis, wear the raincoat and look good in it. Sis, wear the crop top and look good in it. I don't want us to be so fixated on trying to lose weight. So I doubled the calorie amount that was on my Apple Watch. And I managed to meet that activity goal every day this past week. I also am mentioning that I ate this week really well. I have never had an eating disorder. And I share that to say that eating is still a win for me because while I have not had an eating disorder in the sense that I would overeat or that I would not eat, I had a poor relationship with food. And because of this, I constantly have to tell myself that food is for me, right? Even the bad foods, because I don't want to put behavior in it, but when I say bad foods, I mean like fried food, fast food, like foods that don't benefit my temple. When I want it, if I've been doing well, it's okay to have to partake in that and to enjoy that. It is a part of the pleasures of life. You understand what I'm saying? So this past week, I had a lot of beef. And I like steak. I like beef in general. And I usually eat it like once every couple weeks. But recently, I've been hanging out with different friends. And we've been having like steak. And like I had leftover steak from when we had it. And in my mind, I chuckled this week because I'm like, I've been working out. I've been killing it. I've been making good food choices. And this is a protein. This is a protein that you can have, that you could, you know, cut the fat off of it. But, you know, you can also enjoy the fat because who doesn't like the fat on a steak? But nonetheless, eat it and understand that this is just, it's one meal out of your week, right? Even if you have it 3 times a week, it's one meal out of the day. This is a win for me because as I told you before, I used to put behavior on food. So I would not eat steak because all I could think about was this steak is going to take 7 days to process and break down, and it's going to impact the number on the scale. So I was not eating foods if I thought that it would like mess up my weight loss on Friday or Saturday. Like, that is ridiculous. That is literally living in a way that like I would never eat steak then, you know? So I'm considering it a win that this week I also had a great week of eating. And I don't regret anything I've eaten this past week. Lastly, I joined a jump rope challenge. One of my accountability partners and I decided to jump rope for 30 days. Initially, the goal was to do 30 minutes for 30 days. But then we realized that that wasn't an inclusive challenge. And we changed it to just jump 30. This means that you can participate in the challenge if you jump even a minute for 30 days. Because everybody's in different places in their life, different body shapes, different, you know, what we can handle. And we don't want anyone to feel like they can't get out and do this full body workout to the best of their ability according to their body. So I completed 1 week of that. I do want to just put it on record that you all do not get to hear how much weight I lost this week because I weigh in tomorrow. But I will say that I think that the cardio that jumping rope provides absolutely will reflect on the scale, because I can notice inches, and I feel like I definitely doubled the calorie burning this week. And so I think that's a good exercise if you're looking for something that's not like overwhelming to start, but you still want to see the results of it within a good amount of time, if that makes sense. Next week's goals includes trying a new recipe. While I was eating really good this week, I did not make anything new. And one of the goals that I had that I just haven't been able to reach, that will continue to be on my goal list until I reach it, is I want to try one new recipe a week. I'm not really someone who enjoys eating out. I will eat out if that is the move with my partner, with my friends, with my church family, whoever I'm hanging with. I will absolutely go and eat out, but many will tell you that if I can fix it at home, I prefer it that way because I know that I'm going to enjoy it. So I really want to up my recipe library because I feel like I will not only have control over how healthy it is, but I'll probably do it better than the restaurants that I tend to go to get that fix. And so that's a goal. It's going to stay on that list. Hopefully I will have a new recipe to speak of and show you next week. But until then, it's going to continually be on my list until I do it. So today's topic is the importance of loving you. One of the things that I realized about myself over the past couple weeks is that I don't have a weight goal in mind. I also don't have a body type that I envision myself becoming. And a lot of people think that's really weird. They're like, you don't have a goal you're trying to get to. And I think it's because after you've worked out for so much and for so long, you start to realize that the weight, the number on the scale does not actually reflect how you look. If I told people how much I weigh, I think they would be shocked. And by that, I mean, the number shocks me sometimes. Like, I'm like, okay, I weigh this much. And if I look at people who weigh this much, we don't look the same. So body types are definitely a thing. In addition, I've witnessed my scale show me 1 pound for the week, but I've managed to put on clothes that were way too tight because I'm losing inches. So, I'm sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. So what pushes me to continue in working out and making good food choices is not the number on the scale. It's not having a body goal. It's not having any type of idea of, I mean, you have an end goal in mind, but it's not idolizing people or a number. What really is the foundation or the vehicle that really pushes me to continue is that I really have learned to love myself at every weight. Now, I can tell when I'm heavier or when I'm like getting up there because my face is rounder. And you just notice things about yourself, whether it's your breathing, how you fit clothes. But I have settled it in my spirit over the past couple of years that I am worthy regardless of how much I weigh. I've said on my channel before that when it comes to our weight, we make it, we make it such a big thing, but it's really in our mind. When we go on a date, I have never been on a date and a guy says, so how much do you weigh? But yet that question is so large in our head. It is like the most important thing in the world. And we rarely does someone have the balls to access that. You know what I mean? And even if they're thinking it, if they're on a date with you, chances are they already find you attractive. You know what I mean? So it's like almost irrelevant information. So I want to talk about loving yourself today because it has been the one thing that keeps me going when it comes to trying to shape and cultivate a healthy lifestyle. I wrote down a couple questions that I think you should start with asking yourself. One of the goals I have for this channel is to also practice changing our language around body talk. I want everything to be body positivity. And so this is a little activity that if you're someone who struggles with loving yourself, I want you to not only listen in on my answers, but I want you to take the time, if you have to, pause the video and answer the questions for yourself, because it'll also highlight if you have areas to work on that are much deeper than your weight. You know what I mean? Like, I've lost weight. I've lost 60 pounds one time, and I remember, and I always tell people this story, I think this also shaped how I see food and why I'm trying to make sure I do it right this time, because I lost weight telling myself no to a lot of things. And then as soon as I reached this like weight that I was like, oh, I'm kind of skinny. I was eating everything that I just, you know, supposedly disciplined myself to not eat, when really there was no discipline created. It was just this like denying myself of things that I could have had if I had in moderation. So now I want to reach a healthy looking weight. Like I want to look a certain way, like, okay, sis, I see you. But I'm still like, run me that Auntie Anne's. I really want a piece of chicken from Popeyes. Like, and know that I can bounce back from eating that and still be like, okay, you know what I mean? Like balance. And so yeah, the first question is, what do you love about yourself? Here's the plot twist. You cannot compliment yourself referring to your body. I have a blog about this. I will also tag that below. Compliment yourself at least 3 things that does not refer to your body. So I wrote down, I love that I'm hilarious. I think that I am the funniest person in the world. Not really, but I do think that I do think I'm funny. Like when I'm laughing at myself in my videos, I'm being sincere. When I say things, I will laugh if no one else laughs, and I will be cracking up. I think that I have a sense of humor that most people won't understand unless they're in a relationship with me. But I love that I'm funny. I love that I have a little humor to me. I love how I write. I love my writing. As I said before, if you're not familiar with it, I do have a blog. I'll tag it below. And I love that I'm a lover. None of those things are about my body. Okay? Next thing. What do you love about your body as it is right now? If we have our minds fixated on a certain body type, this is really hard to do. If you are someone that is so grossed out with how you look, you're going to have to pause this video and really just come back to it, because I don't want you to make this up. I really want you to tap into experiencing and loving your body. One of the things that I love doing in my home that I didn't realize I made a tradition out of since being away from living under my mom's roof is that I love dancing in my house. Like, I in no way consider myself a dancer, but baby, let me tell you, I will light all the candles in my house, play some music, I'll be cooking, and I'll just be ballerina my behind from room to room, all in the mirror, just like, ooh, get it, sis, who is she? Like, just openly and, you know, telling my body that it is so sexy, and I didn't know you could do that. Okay, leg coming up, leg coming down. Like, just loving me, right? And I do that even when I work out. When I'm doing a jump rope challenge, when I have to take a breather, I don't just like, I just start dancing. I'll be like, whoo, we getting through this. You know, like, I'm telling myself and my body that it's all right. You are cute, girl. You look good. Ooh, 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 ooh. Get it. Like, it's sincere. I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to my temple, and I'm appreciating it where it is. Like, oh, okay, little belly roll. I see you. You know, like, just what you doing? Don't matter. Mind your business. It's me and my body. We working this thing out. And so I wrote, so when I said, okay, what do you love about your body right now? Here are my answers. I love my beauty marks. Beauty marks are moles. I did not realize how much I love my moles until recently. I can't tell you the story behind that, but yeah. And I love where they are. I love how my silhouette looks. My shadow. I do. It's a really weird thing that I like, but I do love that. As I said, when I'm dancing, you know, I get to my bathroom mirror or my mirror in my bedroom, and I'm just like, girl, you better stop, okay? And just be having a grand time. I love how my hair looks and how it changes every day, and I have to accommodate it. It's like, years ago, I just always loved, I think I look cute with my hair straight too, but I feel most like myself when my hair is just big and curly and crazy, because it is just my personality. I love my breasts. You know, I'm okay with saying I am one of the CEOs of the itty bitty committee, but baby, they fit me. It's cool, right? I love my love handles. I talk about them a lot on my post. And it's because I needed to, they're going somewhere, but they're like, they're with me. You know what I'm saying? And like, grown women to grown audience, grown men love them too. I don't care, y'all. I'm all about honesty here. So like, when I was younger, I didn't appreciate my body this way, and I also didn't hear people talking about their body this way. And so as an adult, having to learn that, and like, you know, men, like, not loving my love handles just because of men, but like getting in relationships and men being like, I love this, like, I love being able to grab this, and you know, it's like, really, you just learn. And so I love my love handles, you know, my love muffins, my whatever you want to call them. I mean, I just call them muffin tops, everything. Like, baby, they with me. They are not going anywhere. Okay. I love my stomach. For years, I wanted to just lose my stomach. And girl, listen, my stomach hasn't gone anywhere. Like, it'll shrink and it'll blow up. But baby, it ain't going anywhere. And I love it. And I recently started loving it. I want to say in the past 2 years. I think I might have like peeked into the idea of loving it 2 years prior. But like the past 2 years, baby, give me a crop top, some high-waisted, a nice little jacket, I will wear it. Now, do I want my students to see me like that? No. But if it's the weekend and I'm out, you get what you get. But I do like my belly. I like the personality it gives me. And I think it just, I don't know, I just think it fits me. And I also love my face. And so I give you all these examples because it's okay to love your body how it is while still trying to shape and mold it into something healthier or even a more excellent version of itself. Okay. So I want you to try to identify 3 things. And so maybe this is really hard, but even if you got to be like, I love my fingertips, I love my toes, I love my ankle, I love the back heel of my foot, find at least 3 things that you really just love. And then the last thing I wrote down was, I want you to think about 3 of your favorite outfits. Follow me. Okay. So my favorite like pieces in my closet right now is I have some shirts that have like high slits on the side. Love those. I did not realize how much I don't mind my side and my love handles showing. Okay. I really like when I wear my leggings. I love lace tops. I just recently came into those. I want to say I really started like liking them when I graduated from OSU. I'm a Buckeye. And my graduation dress was all lace up top and it had like a flare bottom. And I was like, this is kind of risky for me. And then y'all, when I put it on, Okay, I put it on and I was like, ooh, she grown. Wait a minute, y'all. Who is she holding back? Who is she holding back from? Sis is grown. Like, it was literally the birthing of me being like, wait a minute, you can be sexy publicly. Stop playing these games. I love peplum tops because they make your stomach look, I don't want to say slimmer, but it hides your belly, but in a like classy way. So if you have not worn a peplum top, find you one. I really like boots. I like riding boots on me. I like my Uggs. Like, I like the way they look on my legs. I like my legs too. And I really like V-cuts. I don't care for boat neck shirts or like shirts that come all the way to my like top of my, like this, the collarbone. I will wear them, but they're not my favorite because my hair is long, my face is round. And so this is very like, okay. The reason why I tell you to think of the pieces in your closet that you like is because, one, if you don't have any pieces that you like, you might need to find 1 or 2 pieces. Those will aid you in loving your body. Like, you cannot choose to walk around looking like a wet sock and be like, I love me. No, you got to find those pieces that make you feel good about yourself. This is not about being materialistic or tangible. This is about you learning to privately and publicly adore yourself, because it will aid you in getting out to working out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you will feel good about yourself. When I don't go the extra mile, it's easy for me to have a very raggedy day. But when I put a little lip on, put a little V-neck on, put a little earring on, I'm like, oh, she's cute. Okay, let's go. Let's go walk. Let's go walking. Let's go. Is that 4 miles? Let's go back home. You know what I'm saying? Like, it helps. It really helps with your energy, your mood, and what you think about yourself. And so these pieces in my closet also lets me know of things that I like about my body. Like, oh, you do like your love handles because you keep wearing this little slit shirt. Oh, you do like your leggings because you keep showing your leg. Like, it helps me identify things that I do like if I wear it appropriately. So after you answer those 3 questions, we are not getting into the areas that we have to work on, but this is what I want you to say to yourself. An area, so this is on your body, that I want to love on more. Okay? Let's not be critical. I want to love on more. To shape and mold differently is, and you fill in the blank. So for mine, I said, I want to love on my stomach and my thighs more. It's not to say that these are problem areas. It can be problem areas if that's how you see them. But they're areas that you can see room for growth, room for improvement. You know, like, I'm going to walk. Oh, I'm going to jump rope because I want to tone these sexy legs. See how I talk about my body? I want to make healthier food choices because my research has shown me that you can't out exercise a poor diet. So if I'm trying to burn fat in this mid region, it may start with the food choices I'm making because I want to tone it. I want to love on it more. Things like that. So I hope this was helpful. If you watched it all the way through, you're the real MVP. I appreciate you. Check out my website. I will be uploading things concerning my fitness journey there. Check out my Instagram at Thick Educator. And as always, I will see you all in the next video. Have a wonderful day. Bye. And don't forget to love yourself.